I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlasting Dubai here at the hardcore boxing event. I'm with the victorious Big Baby Miller, 6th round knockout of Big Daddy Lucas Browne. Did you make that a little bit of hard work for yourself?
Listen, still pretty, baby. What can I say, man? We know we was gonna get the win. Not the cleanest win, but Lucas came to play. And listen, he's my first game opponent in 4 years. I take nothing off to him. You know, I'm not jumping for a whole lot of joy because I know what we were supposed to do. I know I have to get back in the gym and get to work. You know, 330 is not the end goal of my weight, but we had to do it, you know, strategically because dropping all that weight all of a sudden was not feeling well. You know, but like I said, I've been fighting the cold. I added a new coach to my team, you know, third. You know, we get used to each other. You know, my head trainer wasn't here for this camp. But I'm just putting a new team together, man, thinkers and hard workers just to kind of get this body moving again. So, like I said, we had a lot of things working against us, but we used what we had to get the win tonight.
There was probably an argument at the end of the fourth that the referee possibly could have stopped that.
Correct.
Lucas Browne was taking some very heavy shots from you, and I think if that had gone on another literally 3 or 4 seconds, that could have been the case.
Yeah, most definitely. I was loading up a little too much, and I realized that I didn't have to. And I heard my corner. I heard Tarver outside the ring. You know, double up on your shots. Stop trying to load up. But that comes with, excuse me, it comes with a, you know, lack of being in the ring, you know, trying to get the knockout early, but just kind of just taking a step back and saying, you know what, bro, I'm a beautiful boxer. Why am I leaning forward? Why am I falling in on shots? Why am I taking shots? And that's the part of the game that you got to constantly be consistent with. And this is one of those fights where I needed the rounds. I got what I needed. And then on to the next, you know. But like I say, yeah, I think I definitely could have stopped it. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, Lucas is a warrior. So at the end of the day, I'm glad he got an extra round to try to hang in there. And he's okay. And he's a great guy. And I'm okay as well, too.
It was a very brave performance from Lucas Browne. He took some heavy shots, threw some back at some points in that fight as well.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, old man can still crack. I don't consider 43 old. I know some 43-year-olds that probably whoop my ass right now in the hood. And they're doing jumping jacks and doing sit-ups, all kind of crazy stuff. So don't look at the age. You know, I wish he would have had a chance to fight Dubois a couple months ago because I know they said in England they didn't make him fight because he passed the medical. He was too old or whatever. But the guy still got something in the tank. You know what I mean? And I hope he still get a couple more fights in there with where he's at right now. But yeah, a fight could have ended in the 4th round. It didn't. But we got the win, and now it's time to go to the drawing board and improve. Boxing is all about consistency. And I know that I've been out of the ring long enough. It's trying to get right back in the gym, get the right fights, and just get the rust off.
Jarrell, can you explain what happened post-fight when Char kind of come into the ring and then, yeah, we obviously heard you a little bit of back and forth. You didn't look like you were too interested in that back and forth.
I mean, listen, Char has had, I think, 4 or 5 opportunities to fight for world titles. He pulled out. He was injured. Promoter didn't have money and blah, blah, blah. Charles always talking a good game. I like the guy, too. You know, we've talked over the years before. But, you know, he's not even in the WBA rankings, you know, for whatever reason. So that's not where I'm not going backtrack right now. I'm going forward. Who's in front of me? You know what I mean? And that's Dubois that I want or AJ, you know. So that's, you know, that's really what's up. Man, Charles got to get a couple fights before he come holler at me. I'm not even worried about him right now.
In our interview only yesterday, you said that before then you didn't want to go too hard in on kind of what was ahead of you because you still had the job to do.
Correct.
But
you want me to be the real Big Baby, the one and only Big Baby, or you want me kind of like,
I'm going to clickbait you anyway, so it's up to you. No, but you said about a plan about Dubois. You've still got, in your eyes, unfinished business with Anthony Joshua.
Correct,
so is that the immediate plan for you?
Listen, right now, I want Dubois. Dubois has a belt. You know, at the same time, we know AJ is the money guy in the division. I would love to fight AJ, but unfortunately, AJ's balls and dick is in Eddie Hearn's pocket. So unless he's going to be a man and step up and say he wants to fight, that's not what's going to happen. Eddie's still ass hurt, you know. I still got love for you, Eddie. For some reason, you're just one of them charming, slick-talking pieces of shit. I still kind of like you, but you're an asshole and a douchebag and a rotten fish and chips. But at the end of the day, you know, he's a promoter in England. You know, he has people in his pockets and he can get things done in the UK. You know, I want to fight AJ on some neutral ground. AJ came to America, got his ass whooped, ran back, and never came back again. Adios amigos. So we don't know where he's going from right now, you know. So AJ would be a great fight. It's a good money play, and I definitely retire his ass. But, you know, Dubois has a title, and he needs a fight in June. So that's what we're looking at right now. And I want to get back into shape, get in better shape, and just do what I do best, and that's kick ass.
I think people have to remember that was only your third fight in about around 4 or 5 years as well.
Yeah. About 4 years. You know, like I said, the first guy I fought was the #1 heavyweight in Argentina. He was definitely for game. I had 3 weeks of training. I came down from 360 and fought him at 345, went 10 rounds, no problem, with 3 weeks of training. Then I fought a month later, like 330 something, stopped the journeyman in the 4th round. I get the rust off. 4 fights got canceled. We had Lucas Browne. I said, give me the fight. Came in at 330. I was really at 318 before, like about a month ago, but just been getting sick, constantly getting colds and flus and all that. So I just kind of beat myself, had a cheeseburger, drank water, and just train, man, and do what I had to do. But like I said before, this is boxing, baby. You got to be consistent. You're only as good as your last win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jumping, oh, my God, I beat Lucas Browne. We're supposed to do that. You know, I take my hat off to him. I got to go back to the drawing board, stay in the gym, just keep level-headed, and get back to the game plan.
Okay, well, listen, I know you want to get out of here, so appreciate your time this week as always. I'm sure I'll catch up with you again soon.
4 years, 3 years, man. You still look good, brother. I thought you looked old and dried up like a raisin, man, but you looking pretty good, man.
Don't start, Jarrell, don't start. Have you got anything else you want to add before we finish?
You know, all praise be to Allah, man. You know, thank God, man, that to everybody, all the big boys out there, first of all, man, let's first of all shout out to the big boys, man. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it because you're too big, you're fat or whatever. Man, you can do whatever you want, man. Just go out there putting the hard work. To all the single fathers out there, man, that's going through divorces and breakups and can't see their kids, man. It's hard. I know a lot of fathers going through it. I'm going through it, can't see my son. So shout out to my son Achilles and Hercules, man. I love you guys. You know, y'all motivate me every day. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my whole team. You know, shout out to my pops from Haiti out here chilling. My boy Kevin, you know, Coach Third added to my team. My girl Taylor. Yo, we out here, man. My boy Deshaun with the camera. You know, we out here, man. We working, man. We get it from the ground. I get out the mud. Ain't nobody never gave me shit. So I'm telling you right now, I come for everybody. Deontay, Tyson, y'all go all kiss my black ass. I'm coming for every one of y'all. Y'all can say, oh, yeah, I'm fat, I'm eat cheeseburgers, I got man boobs. But I kick your ass and take your girl. Let's get it.
Thank you very much.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,